Hello everyone and welcome back to Roebuck Outdoors. Today we're going to look at a shotgun I think a lot of us have seen or heard of in our lives. A lot of our grandpas, great uncles, folks in our families may have had one through the years. This is a Sears and Roebuck bolt action 20 gauge. The exact model number on this is, get this, the model 101, 5380 D. So it is a Sears shotgun. Very cool. This one, I can only imagine, is from the 60s or 70s, whenever Sears was still making firearms. It is a 20 gauge, proof tested 3-inch chamber. And look at this. This is just the coolest thing. It has a adjustable choke. So right now I've got full. I can twisty and go to moderated or modified. I can also twist, go to cylinder bore. I believe those are your only, you do have an improved cylinder as well. And this choke is made by Savage Arms in Westfield, Massachusetts. So we're going to put this guy back in full. There we go. So very neat little shotgun. Bolt action, you don't see that too much in terms of shotguns. 3-inch chamber. I actually use this quite a bit for turkey hunting. It's got a set of rear sights as well as a front bead, so it makes it fairly accurate. So I'm definitely a big fan of that. We've got a dead stump ahead of us, and I've got some Mountain Dew cans set up, and we are going to take a few shots. So let's get into it. Oh, I just realized I left my Ear Pro at home. Camera's kind of wonky. Finding flat ground where I'm at right now is like, it's impossible. Anyways, I don't know if you guys can see, I got 3 soda cans set up. Where did I put my magazine at? That might be important if I want to shoot. Oh, here it is. So not only is it a bolt action shotgun, not only does it have an adjustable choke, it is magazine fed. This is probably the highest quality magazine I've ever seen. They don't make anything close to this. Solid steel construction. They don't make anything close to this on the market. I don't even think that my drop floor plate on my Bagara is as nice as this magazine. So I have some number 6 shot Remington 2 3/4. Magazine does hold 2 shots. I don't have Ear Pro, so we're only going to take a few shots, so let's get into it. It does have a safety. I don't think this one works, but iPro, important, especially with older guns. Now you can look cool and shoot. Okay, firing. Let's see if I miss. 3, 2. I shot way too high. Wonderful. Let's try that once more. 3, 2. These sights are way off. All right, update for you guys. I suck at shooting, apparently. No, it was shooting low and to the right, which is probably me flinching like a little pansy. But anyways, I'm going to put 2 more shells in and see if we can't do it. I'm going to aim a little bit higher. Again, this is, I don't shoot this gun very much, so I got to remember how it patterns. And we do have a full choke, so got to be a little bit more precise considering we're only at like 12 yards. There we go. Yeah, I'm having to shoot like at the top of the can to even hit it. Let's go take a look at the can and see how it does. It ejects just fine. I do have a special treat though. A special treat. Wow, words are tough. Let me pull it out of my little pocket here. Found some of these Remington buckshot number 3 buck 20 pellets, so we're going to try out one of those and see how it does. I'm going to open that choke up. I think that might have been what did it. Let's go take a look at that can though. Stay tuned. My goodness. Loud, especially with that Ear Pro. I don't recommend shooting without Ear Pro. I kind of feel like it's amateur hour over here, guys. Anyways, I've got that buckshot. By the way, the can, it went to another dimension. I guess it just couldn't withstand the full frontal force of that bird shot number 6. Like disappeared. It's honestly probably under some of this undergrowth here, but I don't feel like looking for it. I've got other stuff to do. So I'm only going to fire 2 of these because we have a crap ton of coyotes out here. And besides my 9, this is all I have. So I'm going to keep a couple shots with me. So I think that's kind of important. Anyways, It's what those little buckshot rounds look like, Remingtons, number 3s. I'm gonna load up. I'm gonna do one at a time because I feel like a special little boy today. And we're gonna fire at this. Actually, let me take that out of there so I can be a safety wizard. This is on full. We are at like 10 yards. So probably not needed to have the thing on full choke. Anyways, here we go. That opened it up a little bit. Let's go. Make sure this is actually recording. Here we go. That had a little bit more oomph behind it. I think that can's still there, so let's go take a look. Okay, I guess when you shoot the second can, it makes the other one come out of the 5th dimension. So here's that first one. And again, I was aiming right above that, the top of the can, for it to hit the bottom. And we hit it with quite a few. As you can see, the spread on that's very tight. I hit it with like 5 or 6 pellets. Now, for the buckshot, it would be a bad day to be an aluminum can. So that's pretty neat. I definitely think that this guy will do what you need it to do. Let's take one more shot and then I'll let you guys go. Stay tuned. Show you guys up close. So again, you can use the magazine. You can load 3 shots of number 3 20 gauge in. It is a little bit stiff. It's 60 years old. I don't know how it's not a little bit more loosened up. I guess my grandpa took care of this really well. But show you guys up close what we're doing. Putting that up. And these are 2 3/4 inch buckshot rounds, number 3s. There we go. All right, let's see. Watch me miss this. That's going to be hilarious, guys. Okay. Budding. Dang, that thing has got some kick, I tell you. Sweet. I'm going to go examine that can and bring it back, and we'll let you guys go. All right, y'all, I think it's fair to say that if you're a Mountain Dew can and you're going up against a number 3 buckshot, you don't stand a chance. This shotgun is awesome. A lot of us, outdoors men and women, a lot of us have grandfathers, great uncles, like I was saying, who've got this thing in the closet. This was passed down to me from my grandfather to my dad, and then from my dad to me. So I love the shotgun. Given that you can pick these up for between $200 and $300, like, it's a steal, man. If you see one of these, pick it up. It's not the highest quality thing. I would say one thing that sets it apart is the stock. The stock is higher quality than even the Mossberg 500's new production that I've owned. I don't know if this is oak or maple or what, but it is just a beautiful, beautiful stock. Bolt is fairly smooth on there for a $200-300 shotgun. My grandpa, I don't know if he picked this up at a Sears store or through the catalog or what, but I love this thing. I'm a huge fan. It's a lot of meaning to me too, because my grandpa used to deer hunt with this thing, and now I get to do the same thing. Obviously, I'm not deer hunting right now. I've been doing some squirrel hunting today, but it's cool. Honestly too, if you're like a broke college kid and you want something you can squirrel hunt with, duck hunt with, turkey hunt with, use for home defense. I just showed you buckshot. I own, or I have, turkey rounds for this. You can get duck rounds for this. It's got a 3-inch chamber. This is going to be cheaper than any of the Mossberg 500s, any of the Remington 870s you can pick up. Yes, is it a bolt action? If you're right-handed, and you can only hold 3 rounds anyways in most places. In the state of Missouri, whether I'm squirrel hunting or duck hunting, I can only have 3 rounds in the gun. So having something like this is pretty cool. And it does have a finished stock, so you don't really have to worry about it getting wet too much. There's the action screws, so you can take it apart. Barrel gets a little warm after a few shots. We did what, 6 shots total? And yeah, the barrel is a little warm, so that's a consideration. You don't have to buy a whole bunch of chokes though. You've got the adjustable choke right here. I like keeping it on full, because typically when I'm squirrel hunting, I'm like, oh look, there's that little bugger right there, and I have to go take a shot that might be 10-15 yards. Typically, my favorite, just for general purpose, is modified. The full on this, though, is pretty good, unless you're shooting soda cans from 7 yards and you're not going to hit anything. Anyways, I really enjoy this shotgun. I think it's a cool piece of American history that is it's no longer being produced. Sears and Roebuck, I don't even know when they stopped making guns, but this one's an older guy. I'm a big fan, and just that sweet little action on there. For $200 to $300, I would not pass this up. If you saw one of these for that price point, I'd snatch it up while you still can, or ask your grandpa if he's got one of these, if you can take it out for a weekend. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope you really enjoyed this video as much as I did filming it. Thank you guys, and I'll see you on the next video.